Hi everyone, welcome back. So I'm going to take you through H4-1, and then for homework you're going to be completing H4-2. All right, so this topic is exponent rules. All right, so for the expression a to the exponent of b, the a is called the base, the b part is called the exponent, and then the whole thing together is called the power. All right, so some of the laws that you need to be familiar with, and this is review from last year, is you need to be familiar with the multiplication rule, which says that if the bases are the same, which means the a's at the bottom are the same, you're going to take the exponents and add them together. For the division rule, if the bases are the same, you can subtract the exponents, so m subtract n. The power of the power rule says you're going to multiply the two exponents. If you have an exponent inside the bracket and one on the outside, you're just going to multiply them. The zero exponent says that anything to the exponent of 0 will be equal to 1. And the negative exponent rule, the way you're going to deal with that is to make that a negative exponent positive, you're going to change the location. So right now, the negative m is at the top. And to make that positive, what you're going to do is bring it down to the bottom. So right now, this is over 1. All right, so what you want to do is you want to bring that top part and bring it down to the bottom. And that will change that negative m to a positive m. And then you can just put a 1 above it. So that is how you deal with the negative exponent. So those are your rules that you want to keep in the back of your mind as you're answering these questions over here. So I'm going to go through some of these examples. So for the first one, the bases are the same. They're both 7. So I can just add the two exponents, right? The 3 and the 4 can be added together. And when you're completing your homework, please show your steps. So I'm just showing what I'm doing here. I'm adding the exponents. So that will give me 7 to the exponent of 7. Just going to make this a little bit thinner. For the second one, we have division, which says to subtract the exponents. So we'll have 9 to the exponent of 10 minus 2, which is equal to 9 to the 8. The third one, this is a power of a power rule, which says to multiply the exponents. So 6 and then 4 times 5, which is 6 to the 20. Okay, so you just want to kind of work your way through those. The next one, the 8 actually has an exponent of 1. We just don't bother writing it. Since it's multiplication, we are just going to add those. So it's 1 plus 3 plus 5. And you can do that all in one step, which is going to give me 8 to the 9. We have division again. The bases are the same. Don't worry about them being negative. That's not, it's not a problem. You just want to rewrite the base to exactly the way it is, and then we're going to subtract the exponents. 8 minus 2 is going to give us 6. There we go. Here's another one. Multiplication, we're going to add the exponents. So base is 12, and then add the exponents. So negative 4 plus negative 3 is going to give me 12 to the negative 7. And you don't want to leave any exponents negative. So this is just going to change to 1 over 12 to the positive 7. And you don't need to work this out. It says do not evaluate. You are just simplifying. Question G, powers of powers. We need to multiply these exponents. So base is 4, and we are multiplying 4 times negative 6. Okay, that's going to give me 4 to the negative 24. And to make that a positive exponent, you just bring it down to the bottom, 1 over 4 to the 24. Question H. So here we have powers of powers, okay, on both of those, and then multiplication in between. So you want to take care of the powers of powers first. So we're going to multiply those and multiply these. And that's going to give me 5 to the negative 10 multiplied by, 15 to the negative 10, and 15 to the exponent of 6. And multiplication says to add the exponents. So now I have 15 to the negative 10 plus 6, which is 15 to the negative 4. which is equal to 1 over 15 to the positive 4. Okay, so just like that. The next one is 2/3 to the exponent of -8. So to make that positive, we need to switch these. Okay, switch their location. Essentially, what this says is -2 to the -8 to 3 to the -8. That's what that question says, right? So to make each of these positive, we need to switch their locations, right? If we bring that top part down to the bottom, the exponent will change to positive, and same with the bottom part. If we bring that to the top, the exponent will change to a positive version of itself. So this is going to give me 3 to the 8 over 2 to the 8. And that's as far as we can go. The bases are different, so we can't do anything to the exponents. All right, and almost done. At the bottom, we've got some questions. And this says evaluate. So 3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. 5 to the 0, anything to the exponent of 0 is always equal to 1. 2 to the -3, to make that positive, you'd bring it down to the bottom. So it's 2 cubed. And it says evaluate, so we have to work out what 2 cubed is, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And the last one, 4 to the -3, make it positive first, so bring it down to the bottom, and then multiply by itself 3 times, right? So this would be 1 over 4 times 4 times 4, which is equal to 64. Okay, so those are your examples. So use those to refer to as you're completing the homework. And the homework is going to be H4-2. And you're going to do all of these questions. Make sure that you are showing your work, okay? Don't just write the final answer. All right, good luck, and if you have any questions, meet me in our Google Meet at 2 o'clock. Have a fantastic day.